I need you to buy dinner ingredients for 30 people, cook and clean the house. You can rest, Sofia. If my husband asks for help, you can do that. My mother-in-law looked so proud when she said that, but I didn't feel like I had to listen to her anymore. It just felt impossible to do everything on my own. Don't say you can't. Just get to work, she said. No, I won't. I'm not going to be treated like this, I replied. Her eyes widened, and she gave me an angry look. Don't talk back to me, just do as I say. Her face turned red with anger. I calmly said, fine, I'll stop being a wife then. I'm Christina, a 28-year-old housewife. I've been married to Gabriel for 2 years. After we married, I became a full-time housewife. We were happy at first, spending our time together. But lately, things have been tense. My mother-in-law, who used to be kind to me, suddenly changed. She became rude and demanding. Before, when I visited her, she'd say, "Welcome, Christina. Rest here." But recently, she would say, "You're late. Help me with the housework." She used to tell me to just wait for a baby, but now she asks, "When will I get grandchildren?" I was confused by her sudden change. Now she takes advantage of me and makes me do everything for her. "Christina, come here right now," she would call out after Gabriel left for work. "Perfect, you don't need to do anything until Gabriel leaves. Then it's your duty to help me," she said. Every morning she calls me like this. If I don't go, she keeps calling until I give in. Once I go to her house, she complains nonstop and makes me do all the work. I even had to go on weekends. She tricked Gabriel into thinking I was just visiting, but secretly pressured me into doing all the housework. Gabriel doesn't know how badly she treats me. His dad travels a lot, so my mother-in-law is usually alone at the house. My in-laws' family has my mother-in-law, father-in-law, and their 3 sons. Gabriel is the second son, and his brothers are married too. Gabriel's older brother and his wife used to live with them, but moved out when they had to move for work. My mother-in-law had always been kind to my younger brother-in-law's wife. Sometimes my brother-in-law and his wife would visit, and my mother-in-law would treat her the same way she used to treat me, nicely and warmly. I couldn't understand why she started being so mean to me. Had I done something to upset her? What was the difference between me and my brother-in-law's wife? I felt more and more frustrated and couldn't take it anymore, so I decided to talk to my husband. "Hey, your mom has been really mean to me lately." But my husband didn't seem to care. "What? You have a problem with her?" he asked coldly. "Come on, I don't want any trouble. Basically, these things happen because you expect too much from other people. My mom and you are strangers, so don't expect anything from her." His response felt wrong. It seemed like he just wanted to avoid the issue, and I felt disappointed. So like he said, I stopped expecting anything from him because, according to him, he was also a stranger. Then it was time for New Year's. As always, my in-laws had a big family gathering at their house. My mother-in-law kept trying to get me to come, but I kept saying I was busy with my own family during the holiday. Until then, I had always listened to my mother-in-law, but now I just didn't want to. She was getting more and more frustrated with me. On the day of the family gathering, my mother-in-law planned something terrible for me. This was the 3rd time I was attending the event at my in-laws' house. The first time was after I married Gabriel, and I helped my brother-in-law's wife. Last year, I cleaned the house and bought groceries. But this year, my mother-in-law wanted me to do everything for the family gathering. "I need you to buy ingredients for dinner for 30 people, cook and clean the house. You can rest, Sofia. If my husband asks you for help, you can do that." My mother-in-law looked so proud when she said that, but I didn't feel like I should obey her anymore. "It's impossible. I can't do it all by myself." "Don't tell me you can't. Just get on with it," she said. "No, I won't do it. I'm not going to be treated like that." My mother-in-law's eyes widened with anger. "Don't you dare talk back to me. Just do as I say." Her face turned red and she was furious. I calmly replied, "Okay, I'll quit being a wife then." "What are you talking about?" "I'm going to divorce Gabriel and stop being his wife." "You think you can just do something selfish like that?" "I won't let you." "I don't need your permission. Divorce is between a husband and wife." "Stop being so smart. You've really pissed me off." "What a coincidence. I'm also annoyed by every word you say." "What the hell?" Then my younger brother-in-law's wife, who was standing next to me, surprised everyone by speaking up. "If you quit, Christina, I'll quit being a wife too." Huh? Oh, you're quitting too? If this keeps going, I'll be the next one bullied, right? I need to get out of here before it's too late. That's my sister-in-law. She's so smart. Why do you both keep talking nonsense? I won't let you get away with this. My mother-in-law was yelling in anger. The rest of the family, including my father-in-law and my brothers-in-law, were busy preparing for the family event. They came over to see what was going on. What's all this fuss about? My mother-in-law has been picking on me, and I can't take it anymore. So today, I'm quitting as a wife. I'm going to leave before I'm the next one she bullies. What did you say? My father-in-law went straight to my mother-in-law. Hey, you broke your promise. No. What do you mean promise? You didn't believe your daughters-in-law again. What's going on? I'm sorry, Christina. The reason my oldest son and his wife left wasn't because they were transferred for work. It was because she was mentally tortured by the bullying here. That makes sense. That's why they didn't come over today or to any other family events. When my oldest son found out how his wife was treated, he got angry and left with her. I even scolded her. Then she apologized, saying she would never bully anyone again and begged me to keep quiet about it. Really? I'm sorry I didn't tell you. I didn't think she would do it again. It's not your fault, Father. Christina, you should go home today with Gabriel. I'll have her do all the preparations for the gathering by herself. Oh no, that's impossible. Okay, so you were trying to make Christina do something impossible. Well, if you treated your daughters-in-law better, none of this would have happened. This is all your fault. I'll leave it to you to decide what to do from now on, Christina. You can make the decision. Thank you very much. Then my husband, looking scared, began talking to me. Christina, you're not really going to divorce me, are you? I can't stay with you anymore. You never listened to me when I asked for help with your mother. Well, we can just cut ties with my mom, so can we stay married? I'm already disappointed in you. I don't think you'll ever think about what's best for me. You always make decisions based on your ego. I don't want to stay married to someone like that. I will not divorce. Oh no. After that, I went home alone, packed my things, and went to my parents' house. My younger brother-in-law, who was crazy about his wife, told her that he would rather leave his parents' house than lose her. So they left together. My mother-in-law had to prepare all the food for the gathering on her own, and she struggled while cooking for so many people. Later I heard that my father-in-law confronted my mother-in-law with divorce papers. He told her he would divorce her if she broke her promise. He was clever to make her do all the work while planning to divorce her. Now that my mother-in-law is out of the picture, my older brother-in-law and his wife can return home without worry. They have a baby now, and my father-in-law is thrilled to see his grandchild. As for me, I managed to get a divorce from my husband. He didn't want to sign the papers at first, but when I mentioned getting a lawyer, he signed immediately. My ex-husband was the only one of the 3 brothers who didn't care about his wife, which caused problems between him and his father. His brothers respect their wives, and the wives decided they didn't trust my ex-husband and didn't want to see him anymore. Now he's uncomfortable going back to his parents' house. He really deserves it. I got a new job and have been working hard. I'm enjoying my new job, and living alone feels comfortable and fulfilling. I even got a younger boyfriend, so I'm trying to enjoy my love life and work as much as I can. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to the channel if you liked it. See you in the next video.